The Victorian Premier has announced another relief package for residents in bushfire-affected areas. Let's go live now to Patrick Murrell in Melbourne. Pat, the Premier announcing $64 million worth of relief for those impacted by the fires.
That's right, Tom. This is the latest in a suite of package as announced by the state government for bushfire-affected residents and businesses. So far, $250 million has been committed to those areas, and there's likely to be more on the way. This latest package is worth $64 million, and a significant portion of it is actually bringing some of the government's election promises forward. That is, payroll tax relief. Regional payroll tax relief will be brought forward and backdated to last year for businesses in those bushfire-affected regions. They'll be paying 25% of the payroll tax that businesses in metro areas pay. Stamp duty as well is being slashed for people buying new properties in those bushfire-affected regions. There's also a suite of fees being waived, including admin fees for replacing birth certificates, getting refunds for registration for cars that have been destroyed in the fires, and a lot of other things, including water bills, which are being waived for at least a year. As part of this, $10 million is also being given to local councils for more targeted relief. They'll decide what to do with the money, and it could be everything from infrastructure spends to rates relief for ratepayers in those areas. Take a listen.
This is all about really common sense, practical support, waiving fees and charges, giving people discounts, but then also trying to promote people to spend time, spend money and play their part in a bushfire-affected community. Those communities need this really badly.
Now, of course, Tom, those bushfires at the moment may not be as threatening as they were just a few weeks ago. There's still 1.5 million hectares of land that have been burned across eastern Victoria. We're likely to see more burns. It's still a very long fire season ahead. We usually see the peak around February and March. Still people trying to get home. The road to Malakuta remains closed. The Premier says that authorities are doing everything they can to reopen it, but recent rains have made it dangerous, and they're doing all they can to clear those roads so people can go home and assess the damage.